Hey everybody, Darth Bryboy, and I'm here to report some good fucking news, which I could really use some right now. Donald Trump has been barred from the Republican primary in Colorado. Good! Fucking good! Where do I begin with how good of a decision this is? Let's see. He tried to do a fucking coup. He tried to do a coup. He tried to do a coup! That point needs to be reiterated time and time and time again. He rallied a bunch of his crazy ass supporters to storm the Capitol while the election was being certified. The fact that this asshole was even allowed to run after that is absolutely maddening to me. It's like, what the fuck? So Colorado was just being like, yeah, fuck you. You're off the ballot. They got some bootlicking Republican candidates in solidarity going, I'm not going to be in the primary either. Good, fuck you too. You want to lick Trump's boots? Get out. The fact that only one state has done this is pathetic. Every fucking state should do this. Okay? Because this is the only way to ensure that Donald Trump does not become president again. And Donald Trump has that fucking shit established is too dangerous, was too dangerous to become president, and is too dangerous now to become president again. This man's rhetoric has increased in terms of its vitriol, its racism, its xenophobia. This man did not mellow post losing the election. He got worse somehow, which I didn't even think would be possible, but in terms of his rhetoric against immigrants, like some of his shit going like, oh, they're, like he went from Mexico, like just, like ranting about Mexico to ranting about Asian countries, African countries. I mean, wow, buddy, just go full eugenics there. Just embrace it, Donald. You're just embracing the fact you're a fascist. You're not even hiding it. You're quoting Hitler. At this point, it's not a fucking grift. You know, when it came to Trump's political philosophy, you couldn't, I think, prior to January 6th, you could have made a okay enough argument that Trump's just a grifter. And because he's a grifter, he's not really a threat. Well, his entire presidency debunked that argument right out the window. So let's look at his failures as president. He failed when it came to the coronavirus. Didn't listen to the one guy who he should have listened to. Didn't reach out to his predecessor who had a plan for a pandemic, but Trump got rid of that shit. Then, to top it all off, when he loses against Joe Biden, who, yes, is an embarrassing candidate to lose to. How do you think it feels losing to Joe Biden when you were a Bernie primary voter? Not fun. But we sucked it up. You know, we didn't bitch and moan about it, especially during the 2020 election, because COVID was going on. Some people want him back. I don't understand. Well, I do understand if you have short-term memory when it comes to politics. Because everybody looks at, you know, what a current president's doing and going, well, maybe if we had this guy back, you know, maybe she would be better. But objectively speaking, Trump was horrible. People go, well, the economy was better, or gas prices were lower. Do you forget that was mainly from Obama? Obama was the one that got us out of a recession. Trump got handed a great economy. Oh, and during COVID, he got us into a recession. You forget that? The supply chain shortage can be blamed on Trump. If you want to go even further, those deaths that happened from COVID are on Trump. He didn't act quick enough. He didn't take it seriously. He proposed cures that were absolutely ridiculous, saying, oh, if you inject cleaning solution, it'll kill the virus from within. Yeah, and you in the process, because you don't inject fucking cleaning solution into your body. You don't even have to be a scientist to figure that shit out. But this dumbass is the President of the United States. And yet the President of the United States constantly halting progress on making sure the damage from the pandemic wasn't lessened. I know for a fact if Bernie was president, if Hillary was president during 2020, they would have handled that shit way better. They would have handled it like actual fucking leaders, they would have listened to Fauci. They would have trusted his advice because he was the main guy when it came to infectious diseases and how to handle them. And the fact that Trump didn't listen to this expert that had been around since George H.W. Bush is maddening to me. The fact that this arrogant motherfucker thought he knew better is maddening. So, once again, I am glad that Trump has been taken off the Colorado ballot. The fear that I have is because a lot of the Supreme Court justices that he appointed, I'm worried they're going to lick his boots on this as well. I'm worried that when Trump takes this to court, they're going to lick his boots and reverse this wise decision from Colorado. I mean, other states should be doing this. Every fucking state in the nation should be doing this to Trump. I'll take a Nikki Haley, a Chris Christie, whatever other schmuck is running the Republican primary over Donald Trump and the potential danger of having him in office again. I'll take any of the other Republican candidates over Donald Trump. Donald Trump proved he was too dangerous to be in power. Look at how he fucked with the EPA. Look at how he fucked with the post office. Look at the rise in white supremacy under his presidency. None of this happened in a vacuum. None of this was by accident. Trump's rhetoric was vitriolic and racist and authoritarian in nature that gave the green light to radical right-wing sects in this country. That it was okay to come out of hiding. That it was okay to beat the crap out of left-wing protesters who were countering their bigotry. That it was okay to be viciously anti-Semitic. That it was okay to commit political violence. That's what Trump gave the green light to. You think a man who at several of his rallies when people were heckling him or protesting him said throw him out, knock the crap out of them. You think a man like that isn't dangerous, wasn't dangerous, wasn't an authoritarian in nature? I must question your understanding of politics, your understanding of history. That's what I have to question at that point. I mean, how many... It's not even dog whistles anymore. It's like this motherfucker's a bullhorn saying, I am an evil piece of shit. I am too dangerous to be elected president again. I will most likely be a fucking dictator. That's what he's saying at this point. And people are still going along with it. Hell, when the bastard says he wants to be a dictator, people go along with it. So much for freedom, so much for liberty, so much for any sense in a functioning democratic republic. Right? Throw that out the window. Because Daddy Trump wants to overthrow the Constitution. Daddy Trump wants to turn America into Trump land. As I said, my main hope is that this will start a ripple effect. That many other states, perhaps Democratic-run states, will start to find ways to take Trump off the ballot. Because you do not foolishly keep a man on the ballot who tried to overthrow a fair election to hold on to power, that tried to get his vice president killed because he wouldn't let him hold on to power. I still think Mike Pence is a scumbag, and he's not a hero. He just did the bare minimum. And there was a period of time where he was willing to go along with Trump's fascist crap. However, he did do the right thing. Let's just hope that other states follow Colorado and get this asshole off the ballot. With that in mind, live long and prosper. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.